So I've been at this almost 8 hours straight, used my entire Friday to just read peer-reviewed studies on RF EMF exposure, got down to the nitty-gritty. Now I understand it to a whole new level. I put it all in a PDF. It's all out there. Share it with your friends, your family, print it out, hand it out. This stuff's amazing. This is a mind blower. It's irrefutable proof that all of the sickness that we're going through is RF and EMF damage. RF mostly. That's radiation, radio frequency radiation. We have 20 plus peer-reviewed studies on here, one of them even from NASA, proving that they knew about all of these effects from this non-ionizing radiation. This is mind-blowing, mind-breaking stuff. I'm so glad I took the time to do this because now I'm getting it out to everybody. You need to absolutely see this and show everyone. Just tell them to read the whole thing. It's an easy read. It's not scientific. It's abbreviated, so it's easy to understand with the sources to everything. An example of a study, effect of ultra-high frequency mobile phone radiation on human health. This is from NCBI, NIH.gov. Mobile phone radiation RF causes mutation, sexual trauma, and infertility in men. The non-ionizing radiation produced by the RF range 700 megahertz to 750 THz, I'm not sure what that is, that's the largest one, penetrates the skull bone and causes thermal burning to the brain, leading to mental conditions such as dementia, hypotension, dizziness, insomnia, headaches, loss of memory, and more. That's just one of the 20 studies. Here's another study. Electromagnetic hypersensitivity, EHS, or microwave syndrome. RF can cause organic psychologic responses, causing neurologic, neural hormonal, neural psychiatric symptoms, like making you hear voices, have anxiety, depression, and more due to neural and blood-brain barrier damages. So I remember reading another study in here. What happens is you have calcium channels, and these calcium channels regulate your neurotransmitters and your hormones. And what happens is when the EMF keeps hitting these calcium channels, they keep blocking the EMF. Each time they block it, they get activated, they get active. So basically these calcium channels are overactive and they're causing your brain to create too many neurons. So that could probably cause somebody to hear voices, too many neurotransmitters going, too many extra shots. That could be causing maybe Lucifer being able to communicate with you through the digital, because I believe the devil is in the digital realm, but that's a whole different thing. Here's another study. Microwave frequency electromagnetic fields produce widespread neuropsychiatric effects, including depression. EMF affects the calcium channels in the brain's nervous system. The brain tries to block the EMF in the calcium channels, and when overloaded with non-ionizing radiation, they become overactive. Microwave syndrome occurs, and neuropsychiatric effects due to the calcium channels producing excessive neurotransmitters and neuroendocrine hormone release, as well as oxidative and nitrostative stress, and other responses. This also results in brain fog, loss of memory, lack of focus, and more. So the big thing is, this radiation creates groups of atoms called ROS radicals that consume the body's oxygen, causing what they call oxidative stress, and which can kill you in the right circumstance, and that's why we need antioxidants. This radiation also affects your body's blood and bone marrow, the hematological system, affecting our ability to deliver oxygen and nutrients to all tissues, removing waste and transporting gases, blood cells, immune cells, antibodies, and hormones throughout the body, resulting in impaired detoxification, which results in impaired immune systems. So it's all basically domino effect. Lack of oxygen ruins everything. According to the study in hypersensitivity, people can develop hypersensitivity after having this go on in their body for too long. Basically, their body gives up, and it makes all the things even worse. So if you're having crazy migraines, all of a sudden you could be reaching that point of hypersensitivity. Now, get this. The inflammation that the RF EMF causes increases the amount of pain you endure because you become hypersensitive. So because you have the inflammation, that makes your pain increase too. So when everything's really inflammatory due to this wireless radiation, all the inflammatory aspects of your body kick up. And it also triggers specific genetic weaknesses in everybody. That's why everybody has, something that runs in your family popping up all of a sudden. And also, obviously, all of these studies are littered with brain tumors and different types of tumors that everybody's been getting from all of these different frequencies, all of them. And the studies do show that the higher you go up in the hertz, the more the damages are more intense and different. For instance, lower frequencies are more internal and higher frequencies are more on the skin, but they also are still internal. So the higher they go, the more you're going to feel it right away on your skin, burning sensations like the active denial system. And of course, it literally mentions everything. We even have a NASA document from 1981 with every single symptom in the book: fatigue, irritability, sleepiness, memory loss, hypertension, cardiac pain, systolic murmur, microwave sickness, vegetative dysfunction, cardiovascular changes, elevation in cholesterol, gastroenteritis, ulcers, so much more. It's absolutely disgusting what you'll see when you read this PDF. Here you go, Table 11 from the 1981 NASA document. Subjective effects on persons working in radio frequency electromagnetic fields from Dwyer, 1978. Here are the symptoms: headaches, eye strain, fatigue, dizziness, disturbed sleep at night, sleepiness in daytime, moodiness, irritability, unsociability, hypochondriac reactions, feelings of fear, nervous tension, mental depression, memory impairment, pulling sensation in the scalp and brow, loss of hair, pain in muscles and heart, breathing difficulties, increased precipitation of extremities, so sweating more, difficulty with sex life. Wow, those are also coming. And this is the NASA paid these people to do this research. This is the NASA document. NASA knows about this. They have known about this. And this is proof. Use this legally to get these towers away from you, to get these 5G nodes away from you. If you have smart meters, get them off your house. This is your chance to do it. If you flip to the end, we even have the entire timeline of the radio: Spanish flu, 1917, 3G SARS-CoV, 2002, 5G SARS-CoV-2, 2018. Then we have the 5G Wuhan timeline. I went on to their government website and I got a whole timeline of their entire 5G rollout for Wuhan and China. Not only do we have one page, but we have pages and pages and pages of Wuhan proof. This is some crazy stuff. You need to check this out. Enough said. Check it out. Go to vtvault.org/Quantame Studies. Quantame Studies, Quantame Studies, vtvault.org/Quantame Studies. You got to check this out.